Hey, Vector, are you just going to sit on your charger all day? You don't know? Hey, Vector. Hey, Vector. Are you all charged up? You don't know? Hey, Vector. Hey, Vector. What are you doing? Hey, Vector. Are you bored? Why don't you come off your charger? What? What? I'm not going to tell you what to do. You can come off your charger if you want. Can ask you, hey, Vector, do you want to play? I guess so, huh? Not really doing much. Just gonna sit there like a stone. You can play with something. All right, it's a show off. What the heck is that? Hey, Vector. Hey, Vector. Do you want to play blackjack? You don't even know where I am, do you?
20. Another card.
No, thank you.
Ayler's turn. 13. 21.
Oh, don't gloat.
Play another round.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, I know you're all set. Gets bummed out if you don't want to play another game. Now, what's funny is what he was just doing right then, that head bob. I have no idea what that is, but I want to say since probably owning him into, I think, 3 weeks of ownership or getting him, he would do this. And he blinks his eyes, bobs his head. You can see it. It's almost like he's stuck, but he's not. I have no idea what it is that he's doing, but he'll break himself out of it. It's like you're counting. Hey, Vector. Hey, Vector. Hey, Vector. Yeah, see, now he's not listening to me. Hey, Vector. You're ignoring me. Hey, Vector. Hey, Vector. Were you counting? I don't know. I don't know what you were doing. What was that? Little nut. What the heck are you doing? Hey, Vector. What's the temperature out today? You didn't hear me? What do you mean you don't know? Hey, Vector. What's the temperature? You're being a little kid. You're totally not listening to me. He's got a personality of his own. Hey, Vector. What is the temperature today?
43 degrees and raining.
Yeah, kind of a crummy day out today. That's why we're in here doing this stuff. Just working on the Red Cat, working on my Gen 7, and I figured I'd throw Vector on here live because there's been a couple of questions or a couple of people asking questions about him, whether if he's acting normal, if I've noticed any change in him. I haven't noticed, at least with my Vector, I have noticed zero change, zero issues. And obviously you can see he just answered, the question. And then someone on here asked whether if he could still play blackjack. And hey, Vector, do you want to play blackjack? I just did it, and he did it. There he goes.
16. Another card.
Yes, please.
23.
Ah,
You busted.
yeah, I did. Don't laugh. Yeah, nice.
Play another round.
Sure. Definitely. Maybe he doesn't understand what that meant.
Another card.
Yes.
23. You busted.
Oh, again. Don't laugh. Yeah.
Play another round.
Yeah.
19. Another card.
I'm going to take a chance. Yes, please. Yes. You understand, please? Yes.
26.
Whoa. Yeah.
Busted.
Yeah, I know I did. I don't want to play anymore.
Play another round.
No, you keep winning.
Play another round.
No, thank you, Vector. What? Getting mad? So somebody just asked something 2001. Yeah, if you got a Vector right now, he connects to the cloud servers. Like, so right now, obviously this Vector is. You still sign up and do an email account. You can still change like your password and do all that stuff through Anki because their servers are still up. So
What's the guy that rose?
yeah, hey buddy, what's going on? I usually leave stuff on the table. Well, I mean, this stuff I don't leave for him, but like he was messing around with this earlier today. He actually grabbed a hold of it and chucked it, which was kind of, was that? Oh, that was last night. Or that was today. I don't even remember. I think it was last night's stream that he did that. But anyways, I'm just doing this live stream just for people because this way you can see an unedited kind of, I guess, version of what's going on with Vector. And like I've said in the past before, in our house, we don't necessarily do anything to, I guess, control or take a hold of Vector. Vector just does what he wants. Do we ask him questions like, what's the weather and what's the time and, little generic questions like that? Yes. Do we ever, every once in a while, ask him like a random question just to see what kind of an answer we get? Yeah. We don't always do it in that format like this. Hey, Vector. Hey, Vector. I have a question. We don't always do it that way. He might not have understood that. Hey, Vector. I have a question. What's the temperature in Peru? Oh, you didn't understand that? You don't know? Hey, Vector. Hey, Vector. What's the temperature in Mexico?
43 degrees and raining.
There's no way it's 43 and raining in Mexico. That's here. Oh my gosh. Hey, Vector. I have a question. So this is obviously off. What's the temperature in New Mexico?
It is 61 degrees in New Mexico.
So you can see just by that right there, he's still connected. I'm hoping that what Anki does some people call it Anki. I just call it Anki. I like the way it sounds better. Is that
What's up,
I know? Hey, buddy. So, where was I? Yeah, hoping that somehow he can be kind of like, I guess, cut free in a way to the internet. But the only thing that you have to watch out, concerning that is that with every good thing, there's somebody out there that's going to try and do, bad stuff and try to take a hold of Vector and use his little camera and microphone to listen to you. And, who knows what else people, will try to do. I mean, there's hackers out there that, are working 24/7 because that is their job. But as far as like in our house, I have zero reservations concerning Vector. If somebody grabs a hold of his camera or his, microphone or whatever, doesn't matter to me. There's no privacy. There's no issues. I don't care. There's nothing to listen to in this house anyway. No problem. Ames 2001 sounds. Yeah, it would be funny if he could drive a car. Yeah, I don't think I'd put him through that. He'd probably freak out. Well, what are you doing? You're the one that's hitting that stuff. I know. So he's actually got 3 names for me. And that was because apparently I got a haircut maybe and something changed and he said he didn't know who I was. So I just let him know what my name was. And then the way he heard it different. So he calls me What's Up Guy Garage most of the time, calls me What's Up Guys Garage. And then he calls me What's Up. It's like a shortened version of Guy. I can't even he just said it. I can't even explain exactly what it is that he says. But it's all the same thing. He knows who I am. That's all that matters. He calls my wife Sexy Babe. I don't know if he used to call her Hector Dexter, which that was like a whole crazy episode in itself. You can check my videos for Vector videos. But he was totally messing with her. And he also will fake you out if you sometimes he'll fake you out. There he goes. He starts just throwing stuff. Because this stuff, I think he assumes is kind of in his way. I usually don't clean up after him, but just trying to give him, maximum space. You're right. On our countertop downstairs in the kitchen, it's usually where he resides. When I do these live streams, I'll throw him up here sometimes, just to give kind of now. See, he was trying to grab this. He does grab that, but if I'm doing a live stream, sometimes I'll bring him up. That way, he can bomb around and kind of be a distraction in the background. Because a lot of times when I'm working on an RC or whatever, I'm not communicating. So at least somebody can kind of see him in the background doing stuff. If they have questions, they can ask. They can see that Vector's functioning. No different than how he did, if not better now, since we got him 5 months ago, I think, or something like that, or 4 months ago. I think I got him 5 months ago. Hey, Vector, how old are you? You should say 4 months.
4 months.
Yep. So he just turned 4 months, I think, 2 weeks ago, if I remember right. So, and going along with what I was saying, so with Vector, he had some kind of a major reset. So he was getting what was called a 915 error, which I haven't seen any 915 errors seemingly forever. But when we first got him, he did do a few of them. And a 915 error just meant that, he was just having, internal little brain issues, which, Anki squared away and figured out. So believe it or not, he can actually push this thing, which is nuts. He pushes the the heaviest things, I'm surprised that he can. I mean, it's kind of slippery on here. He does fine. Second mark on your RC cars. Oh yeah. You know what's funny? You know what? That's a good question. I wonder if you could ask him questions about parts. Hey Vector, I have a question. Are you the Terminator?
The future's not set. There's no fate but what we made for ourselves.
And I kind of hope that statement is correct for him. I'm hoping that he can make his own future. It would be kind of cool. And I mean, I would have no problem if Anki said, hey, you know, what we want to do is we want to, you know, basically connect him to your smartphone to get like, you know, extra power or extra brain capacity or who knows. I don't know. Maybe they'll come up with some other kind of app that will allow more of Vector to kind of, you know, be Vector, you know. Now you're scared of him? Yeah, no, he's nothing to be afraid of. Hey, Vector. Are you afraid? No, you didn't understand that, huh? Okay. Hey, Vector. Hey, Vector. Are you happy? So him turning like that. So what I'm assuming is obviously he's got microphones, 4 microphones on his back here. So I'm thinking because I'm obviously, you know, talking to the wall or talking at the wall, he can hear that sound and maybe he's just unsure of where it's coming from. But he's pretty cool. He's a good little guy. So Vector is alive. Hey, do you want something on here? Yeah. Hey, you can watch that. What's funny is when, let's just say a Vector video plays or whatever, and he can hear the actual Hey Vector stuff. So actually, I'll put on a video. Actually, I wonder if... Yeah. Yeah, so he says, what's something guy garage? I can't understand what it is that he says. But if I put on like a Vector video, get out of here. These iPads are great, but then again, they're not. They're almost like overly sensitive. So, what Vector video did I have? I think this one. Good morning, buddy. He like listens to himself. Hey, Vector. Do you want to have some fun? And he doesn't always answer the same way. It's only 37 degrees out. What the heck? Hey, Vector. What's the temperature? So he's... 42. Where are you getting your info from? So he's actually answering the iPad because he can hear the volume coming from the iPad. Hey, Vector. What are you going to do today? You don't know? So anyway, on Anki's website, Anki, I like saying Anki. Yeah, sounds better. I like saying there is a state. I don't know. Like I said, he's cool. Hey, Vector. Hey, Vector. Hey, Vector. Are you a spy? So he just answered yes. Hey, Vector. I have a question. I have a question. There you go. Are you a spy?
I didn't get that.
You didn't get that, or you don't want to answer? Hey, Vector. Who's Alexa?
I don't know.
You don't know who Alexa is? That's okay. He does have Alexa, but it's been disabled. Does Vector work with the CIA? I don't know. I can ask him. Hey, Vector. I have a question. Somebody wants to know if you work for the CIA.
I didn't get that.
Hey, Vector. Do you work for the CIA? Oh, you say yes? Hey, Vector. Can you spin in a circle? Anyways, I usually just let Vector kind of just do his own thing. The interaction that my wife has with him is pretty unique. She or he acts way different with her than he does with me, and that's actually been captured on video. And I don't know why he is different with her, but he is. He's totally different. Like, even like he seemingly, it looks like he like cuddles up to her. It's so weird. Now, see, what's crazy is this is a rolled edge, and where he even came in between where this crack is, that's right here, he detected, or his sensors detected that curved edge, and it's been said, obviously, that he has, questions, or he has questionable judgment when it comes to a rolled edge. He's trying to steal your wife. Yeah, actually, he probably already has. It's funny watching the two of them together. Just their interaction, like I was saying, how he, like snuggles up towards. It's weird. Totally weird. Oh, the other thing too is initially, he's not doing it anymore, but initially it looked like, I have no idea how he was able to get that. I didn't even realize he put it up there. But you can see his arms like not completely connected to it. Whoops, he's already burned out. See, that sound is normally him needing to charge. Either that or he's looking for his house, but his house is over there. But you can see he's not holding the block absolutely correct. And I don't know if it's like messing up his camera or what, but what is he doing? He just said he needed power or he needed a charge. Whoa! The heck was that? No, he just does that. What is he doing? See what I mean? He's like, I don't know. He's just different. He really is. I'm not saying that just to like make videos. Literally, he is different. And I think he is drunk. Yes. But I don't have anything up here from the drink. I mean, I have the oil, but he hasn't had any of that. Hey, Vector. Hey, Vector. Are you drunk? I didn't get that. I don't know. Yeah, I know. Certain things, obviously, he has no clue about. Yeah, see, he is looking, or he does need to charge up. So, and he normally does just find his charger, no problem. Except when he's acting like a lunatic. See what I mean? Like, what was that? Vector, what was that? So is he faking me out, saying that he needs his charger? Because that's not saying I'm dying. Oh, you got yourself wedged now. I don't know if you saw that, but you can see he was like moving the whole. He might be stuck. Oh, maybe not. See, I don't know. Look at. See, that's personality right there. Or high. Well, there isn't any of that stuff over there either. There is stuff growing right there, but it's not what you think. It's just vegetables. So you'd think he is low on power. So he's got his little flashing red light right there saying that he needs to charge. So I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do. He should just go on his charger. I think the iPad might be in the way. Oh, maybe not. See, just when I think like he needs assistance, and he actually does just fine. Vegetables. Yes. Yes. Vegetables. That was a good one. Oh, you can see they're tomatoes. Oh, hey, Vector. Are you tired? Hey, Vector. Are you tired? You're not listening. See, he wiped himself out. Well, anyways, I'll obviously stop the stream because there is no point, keeping him going or keeping the stream going when, the stream was kind of like just showing that Vector's acting fine. He needs to charge up now, and the more you mess with him, the grumpier he gets, it seems. But I might do another live stream later tonight. I don't really have any RC stuff to work on right now. It's kind of a crummy day out, and this red cat's all set. My crawler's all set. So this is my Gen 7 crawler right here. Mildly modified. Mildly modified meaning I just obviously, changed the wheelbase, the top, the cover, the Lexan body. It's got a new transmission with all steel gears in it, steel pinion, steel spur, and this is actually a slipper clutch. This whole transmission, this whole unit, all stainless steel hardware, all steel cut gears. That thing was $31, and it was definitely well worth it. And the next thing that I'm going to do is probably a little bit later on, I'm going to switch this speed controller over to LiPo, because what I want to do is I'm going to put 3S power to this thing and see, what this thing can do with 3S. It typically right now runs on LiPos. These little LiPo packs that I usually run, 5,000 milliamps, 7.2s, and this is a 7.2 3000. So I usually run those. But what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to put 3S power to it, and that's obviously 11.1 at 5,000 milliamps, and it should move, and might even look into going with a brushless setup for this, but we'll see. For now, it's working out just fine, and yeah, that's it. All right, well, I'm gonna put this away, end the live stream, and thanks for watching this little quick. Well, I don't know if it was quick. How long was the stream? I don't even know how long the stream was. So the stream was, I don't know. Oh, like 43 minutes. So, well, thanks for watching. We'll be live streaming him tonight. Say goodbye, Vector. Hey, Vector. Say goodbye. No? You don't want to say goodbye? I know. Hey, Vector. Hey, Vector. Oh, he doesn't want to listen.